The 4 bolts didn't just vanish, they were deleted by a social algorithm. January 5th, 2024. A door plug blows out of a brand new Boeing 737 MAX 9 flying at 16,000 feet. So, what was the root cause? And it's probably not what you think. The root cause was actually a social algorithm failure, and this is what we're going to explore. Social algorithms are a hidden set of rules that forces experts to ignore the impossible. The mechanical reason for the failure was 4 missing bolts, but in a facility with elite engineers and a system of checks and balances, how does this happen? To understand this, we have to look under the surface. Think of it as the unwritten source code of a group. It's a set of subconscious protocols that dictates who we trust, when we stay silent, and how we prioritize belonging over the truth. It's the reason why perfectly rational people will ignore a critical system error just because the rest of the room is nodding. It's not a choice. It's a background process that runs every time you interact with another human. Today, we're going to analyze what happened at Boeing and how to keep something similar from happening to you. After the incident, whistleblowers described a social algorithm at Boeing that had been slowly rewritten over a decade. The original quality code, which prioritized absolute precision, was hit by a management patch. The new directive was, keep the line moving. In neural terms, this created a priority inversion. When a group's culture rewards conformity and punishes anyone who rocks the boat, then if anyone who points out missing bolts, they're not seen as saviors, but as troublemakers, or what we like to say, a system error. This is a social override where the group's collective momentum hacks the individual's logic center, making silence the safest survival strategy. Cognitive overload is the social algorithm in its most dangerous form. When you're in a high-pressure environment, whether it's a factory floor or a boardroom, your brain performs a constant background scan for social safety. If the group's momentum is pushing toward a deadline, the sheer volume of social pressure creates a bottleneck in your prefrontal cortex. You literally lose the bandwidth to process the truth because your brain is too busy trying to keep up with the crowd. Boeing didn't just have a hardware problem, they had a system-wide cognitive crash. So, how do you prevent a Boeing-level blowout in your own life or career? You install an emotional firewall. Here are the 3 protocols to patch your social software. 1. The friction test. If you feel guilty for pointing out a flaw, that's not your conscience. It's the social algorithm trying to override your firewall. Recognize the guilt as a sign that the speed code is attacking your safety code. 2. The lone dissenter rule. It only takes one person to break a groupthink loop. Be the person who asks the stupid question. Statistics show that when one person speaks up, it creates a neural bridge for others to follow. 3. The outcome scan. Stop looking at the group's reaction and look at the final payload. Ask, should I take the risk if this goes wrong? Am I okay with being the one who stayed silent? Missing bolts are just the symptoms. The real vulnerability is always the code we run in our social interactions. If you want to understand the neural triggers that allow people to lead these groups, hit subscribe and watch some of our other videos. Audit your circle. Patch your software. I'll see you in the next video.